Olympic Games. Corinne followed her class into the gymnasium, expecting to see the gym mats spread out and ready for the day's lesson. But instead, Corinne saw a large screen. "Mrs. Rogers, what are we doing?" Corinne asked. "Watching previous Olympic Games," Mrs. Rogers said, monitoring for the class to sit on the gym floor. But why? Corinne was looking forward to doing gymnastics. Mrs. Rogers smiled and turned on the DVD player. "The Olympics are coming up, so we thought it would be a good time to teach you all about them and show you what these amazing athletes can do." Corinne didn't want to watch other people play sports. She wanted to play them, and she really wanted to work on her tumbling skills for the gymnastics unit. She pulled her knees up to her chin on the gym floor and watched the DVD. Her eyes lit up when gymnastics came on the screen. "Wow!" she couldn't help calling out. The gymnasts were incredible. Can we learn to do routines like that on the mats? Mrs. Rogers sat down next to Corinne. "Those routines are very complicated. It would be hard to teach you something like that in the short time we have here. But if you're interested in gymnastics, I could give you a permission slip for gymnastics camp. It's held right here in the school gym during the summer." Really? Corinne didn't have any plans for the summer vacation yet. Are here at the school? "Yes," Mrs. Rogers said. "I teach the advanced classes, but there are classes for all levels." "Will we see any other sports?" Garrett asked, pointing to the screen. "I like watching basketball and football." "I like volleyball," Betsy said. Corinne was getting more and more excited about the Olympics. There were so many sports: BMX, tennis, swimming, taekwondo. "Mrs. Rogers, do you think we could have our own Olympics at the end of the year?" "Yeah!" the class echoed. Mrs. Rogers laughed. "I've never had a class get so excited for the Olympics. I think we can arrange our own Olympics before the end of the school year. I'll talk to the other gym teachers, and we'll get as many sports involved as we can." Cheers ran through the gymnasium, but the loudest came from Corinne. She smiled as she watched the gymnast on the screen. She was looking forward to the class's Olympic Games, but also to watching this year's Summer Olympics. Olympic Games Question 1. Before she arrived in the gym, what did Corinne expect to do in gym class? A. Gymnastics. B. Watch a DVD of the Olympics. C. Play tennis. Or D. Participate in a class Olympics. Question 2. When and where is gymnastics camp held? Question 3. Which of the following statements about Mrs. Rogers is true? A. Mrs. Rogers is the principal at Corinne's school. B. Mrs. Rogers is the only gym teacher at Corinne's school. C. Mrs. Rogers teaches volleyball during the summer. D. Mrs. Rogers is a teacher at gymnastics camp. Question 4. Mrs. Rogers' video probably A. Taught Corinne many interesting facts about gymnastics. B. Inspired Corinne to become a better gymnast. C. Convinced Corinne that sports can be fun. Or D. Discouraged Corinne from trying gymnastics.